Sweet Smoke were a psychedelic jazz rock band formed in Brooklyn, New York in 1967. The group moved to Europe in 1969, living in Germany, and performing in Germany, Holland and France until 1974 when the band split up. Initially, some members stayed in Europe, some went to India, but most of the band returned to the United States. Although originating in the US, Sweet Smoke is often referred to as a krautrock band. Noted for their buoyant rhythms, inventive improvisations and complex musical structures, in interviews, the group says their music was influenced by Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, Frank Zappa, John Coltrane and The Beatles. The group has a fan presence on the Internet, and their CDs are sold worldwide by EMI International. History: after their first performances in the US and the Caribbean, the group moved to Germany and formed a commune in a farmhouse in the village of Thumb, outside the city of Emmerich, about a kilometer from the border with Holland. The group became well known in the region on and off the stage for their mixture of spirited musical performances combined with their interests in Eastern and psychedelic philosophies. The original members when they arrived in Germany were Andy Durshin, Michael Fontana, Jay Dorfman, Marvin Kamenowitz and Victor Sacco. Victor would soon be replaced by Steve Resenstein. In 1970 the group was approached by EMI, and they recorded their first LP, Just a Poke, with German record producer Konrad Planck. After recording Just a Poke, Sweet Smoke took a year off to travel. Most of the group drove the band a unregistered trademark S4 Transit van overland to India for a spiritual journey in connection with the socio-spiritual group Ananda Marga. The group first learned of the success of Just a Poke after meeting German tourists in Nepal. They returned to Europe, signed a new recording contract with EMI, and added Jeffrey Durshin as a full-time member. The group recorded their second LP Darkness to Light at EMI Studios in Holland in 1973. Later in 1973, Jeffrey Durshin returned home to assume his role as a father, Michael Fontana left the group to return to India, and Steve Resenstein was replaced by Rick Greenberg, also known as Rick Razor. Near the end of 1974 the group broke up for the final time. He played their last performance in the concert hall of the Music Conservatory Hochschule für Musik in Berlin. The concert was recorded by EMI and became the group a unregistered trademark S last LP, Sweet Smoke Live. Personnel Lineup: Just a Poke Andy Durshin a bass guitar, Jay Dorfman a drums, percussion, Marvin Kamenowitz a lead guitar, vocals, Michael Fontana a tenor saxophone, alto recorder, vocals, percussion, Steve Resenstein a rhythm guitar, vocals. Lineup: Darkness to Light Andy Durshin a bass guitar, Jay Dorfman a drums, percussion, Marvin Kamenowitz a lead guitar, vocals, Michael Paris a tenor saxophone, alto recorder, vocals, percussion, Steve Resenstein, guitar, violin, vocals, Jeffrey Durshin, piano, percussion, vocals, Rochus Kuhn, violin, cello. Lineup: Sweet Smoke Live Andy Durshin a bass guitar, Jay Dorfman a drums, percussion, Marvin Kamenowitz a lead guitar, vocals, Rick Greenberg, rhythm guitar, sitar, John Classy, percussion, sound effects, Martin Rosenberg, tambura, percussion. Albums: Just a Poke, Darkness to Light, Sweet Smoke Live. References. External links: official website, Sweet Smoke's MySpace page, fan site including statements from Sweet Smoke members, Sweet Smoke at www.progarchives.com, The Crack in the Cosmic Egg Krautrock Encyclopedia, Sweet Smoke at Discogs.